it's tempting too. You're like, what the heck?
Okay, and
But
so for your assignment, we just read the questions and we answer
yeah, and ideally
Okay,
give
good.
some
That's
evidence.
not
Okay. Try to give some, like, like scholar.google.com that will like give like backups of your stuff to the
Huh?
like some evidence of which you would look up at Google Scholar. So it's scholar.google.com and look up an article maybe like developmental history is predictor of social work majors. Is
But
there?
like, so for 17 through 26,
Mhm.
it was mainly about like us and like how our colleagues and stuff, how we would think our colleagues would feel about us. So I was answering like how I.
Right, that's fine.
Okay.
It just helps to have some evidence to back up your claims, like whatever it is. And that's just the same with like every paper you write from here on out. It is a self-reflection, but then when you add in like research, it's like, look at this. People love it.
And when is this due?
I said Friday, but if you,
Listen, 'cause I got.
the idea was to have you guys done before all your exams freaked you out.
Because I have today we gotta sing at the student center at 5.
A scene?
Yes, tomorrow.
What is it?
Our concert.
Oh, you're singing. Okay, so.
Then tomorrow we got our concert at 3, and then Friday we have another concert. So I was like,
Right. Right. I put it early so that you guys could be done with stuff before that.
Well, I'll be done by today. So.
Yeah.
And you want this into your email?
No. Please, everything in D2L. So everything, and it's only because it helps me organize it. Like I can't find, a lot of people do email me stuff, and that's nice and kind, but just make sure it's in D2L because there's like 110 students. So like if I'm like trying to put that there and see if you turn it in, if you do D2L, I know exactly when it was turned in, how it was turned, if that makes sense.
Are we self-assessment? Are we doing that in essay form or just answering the questions?
Ideally, yeah, answer the questions. You can do paragraphs. You can have an essay. You can have citations. Like everybody does it different ways. Some people take 3 to 5 pages of an answer and use like citations with it. So
I did the smart way. I just went to your thing. I copied and pasted like the questions, and I put it on Word.
Some people do that and try to have some citations and just truthfully think about self and where you are with it. And
Citations, but it's answering the questions about ourselves. Why would we need citations?
Good question, and we talk about that. So you asked a good one when you said like, what does it mean to developmental history? And with developmental history, like there's a lot of articles on your upbringing as a child can predict like if you would become a social worker or want to help others or be in the service industry. So you might just go to Google Scholar and find an article like that. So just very simple. It doesn't have to be very in depth. So just showing you're using like research and know how to do that.
Okay, but there are like
Here's Google Scholar. Right. I mean, ideally, yes. Like we want you all to write papers at some point. But here's research like developmental upbringing. You can do articles since like 2017, promoting positive youth development, predicting.
So like here, because so I started from like the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
So like this is mine.
Okay. Yeah, just so long as you like are you in complete sentences.
But I don't really have nothing to really say. Like,
It's okay. Well, I mean, you can go as in depth, just making sure you're answering all the questions and like it.
Yeah,
so,
like my questions go with the answer, but it's just
okay,
like it's not
fine.
long.
That's fine.
our answers are straight to the point.
Right. Like, yeah, here's one on social touch and human development. Like if you didn't get hugged as a kid growing up or something like that. And just just an article that can kind of show what you're going
So
for.
do you want the article at the bottom?
You could, yeah. So you know how to quote it too, right? You click that, and then there's your APA. It wouldn't hurt to have Casico et al. 2019 or whatever,
Wait,
but
do it again? Google. How did you do that?
you go site.
Okay.
Now they say site next to it. It used to just have this little. Isn't that nice? Isn't that amazing? Like if I grew up in the age of you guys, I would have never failed a class. Isn't that amazing? And you can pull up full text. Like boom, there it is. You can save the article. So APA is always in social work, and then when you do it at the end of the paper, it is this. If you did it middle of the paper, it would just be like that first name et al. 2017. Or if it's one author, you'd be like one or two authors. I'll try to find one like that. Here's one or two. Yeah, these guys. So you quote these guys, it would be Oberly and Derlick 2017, something like that. So just
Like what if you clicked on the
So-
one you wanted and then you copied and pasted like the certain like
so this is what you put at the end of the paper alphabetically. So yes, you do that, but when you put it in text in like the middle of your paper, you would do just like Taylor et al. 2017. So just like that. Does that make sense? Just that in the middle of the paper.
no, I meant like
When you do
At the end of the paper, you do all of it like this.
okay, but I meant like if you did, like say if you clicked on one of these, and it's up here, and you copied and paste this, and then you
Oh,
put it in your thing.
right. That is not supposed to be the proper. Like if you cite a website,
Okay.
just so you know how to do it. There are ways you can cite a website, but I'm even bad enough at it. I have to go to the Purdue OWL website to like, it shows me, it lets you type in Purdue OWL, what the website is, and it says cite it this way. So you can, I'm just not that good. I'm better at saying like Trouth et al. 2017, Carlia Harris and Trouth 2019, like stuff like that.
Is
So
there a certain amount of these that you want?
just a few of them, just cover a few. So that way you guys get all that you need. Are you all registered and you're all like hyped up for next semester, or is anybody taking a break?
not high under it.
You ever take a break? I guess you're all freshmen, right? So you don't.
Unless you tell us not to take a break.
I recommend don't take a break unless if you truly have surgery. You know what I mean? Just because it's hard to start back up. If you ever like stop school, you lose your momentum. If that makes any sense. Does that make sense? It's like, it's just tough. Was anybody presenting today, or you guys are all good? Did it YouTube live with your PowerPoints? So yeah, just go through all of the questions, final self-assessment. You can, yeah, like answering the questions and then giving like examples is what we were. Different citations we were saying, like they can help back up what you're saying sometimes. If it's an article here, an article there, just so you guys know how to do it. So my idea was just to come in and field some questions about the paper and let you guys go. Whoever still has to do it, everybody still have to turn it in. It's okay if you do. Just gauging how far along it is for you guys, and answer the questions with sentences. And it's supposed to have you thinking about what you're doing in life. And really, that's it. What classes are you guys taking next semester?
I think that's an introduction to social work.
Oh, who's teaching that one?
I have no idea, I gotta see. But yeah, I actually like one class next year. I need to take it's not a history class, it's like an African American class. And I'm like, those classes.
There's a lot, yeah. Like you could even do a history minor if you like them a lot. Are you a social work major?
Mhm.
And then you could add a history minor if you like the history stuff. Yes.
So far I got spring general chemistry, spring trigonometry, intro history of Africa, and then writing of the section.
Okay. Cool.
I have a question.
Yes.
So like, when it comes to math, like, do we have to take that like every year? Well, I know my next semester I don't have math.
I think it's just one.
Just one.
I'm pretty sure. Have you seen the math class you guys have to take?
Well, I took mine this semester.
What's the name of it? Let me see if I can find you the.
I had moderation.
I think it's under the check sheet. So if you guys have ever done the check sheet, of course, when I want to find it, I had it pulled up like every day of class this semester. And now that I want to find it, it's not going to be easy to find. The only math you need is like 1,500, if I remember correctly. That's like for social work majors. Now, if you're doing like finance, what are your all's majors up here? You guys have different majors. So you have a lot of math. And then what's yours? Does that have a lot of math? Okay, so you guys might have the same as social workers do. Let's see here. Yeah, of course, now that I want to pull it up, I can't pull it up. But making sure you have those that you're registered for to finish out the class. What are the big exams you guys have next week?
Only got one.
What is it?
Biology.
And what day is it?
7.
So is that like Tuesday? Then you get to go home?
No, I'm trying to take it Monday.
So live here?
Huh?
Or you going to take it Monday and then head out?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, any other questions about the final? Because I wanted to open it up. Have you guys see everything in Blackboard is open for your completion. So if you're missing anything, now is your chance to get it in. You got all of these. Our grades aren't due until like the first Monday after your finals. So it's like the 13th or 14th. So whatever you turn in, I'm able to catch up on, and you guys still have the chance to do those. If you think that you'll need 6 weeks to do it, you can ask for an incomplete through the registrar. So an incomplete gives you 6 more weeks to do the additional work. So those are the other options, because now it's too late to withdraw. Like your options are, I think you get a W up until October, even November 1st. And if you still have to do all of these assignments, you don't think you'll get them done, by the end of next week, you take it incomplete through the registrar, and that gives you 6 more weeks to do it. So those are kind of your options. And really, that's it. I just want to make sure you guys are good with registration, with your final, and we got you through 14 chapters somehow. There's your last slide about working with old people and gerontology. Anybody doing anything fun for Christmas break? Like going home even, working? Any good paying jobs? What's that? What'd you say? You're on the phone again. All right. Well, cool. That's all I've got. So if you still need to sign in, we got this. If you have questions for like the assignments, here's the list. Everything's open, so you can basically do everything still. Just want to make sure you guys get your stuff done, and that's all we've got.
How many pages does it have to, the final paper?
A lot of people take like a few pages, 3 to 5, if you answer in like full sentences for one question.
And we gotta answer all the questions.
And it's just a self-reflection, so it's not like, you know, final self-assessment paper. Yeah, I can't believe it's already the last possible day of classes. What's that? Oh, she's on the phone again. I keep on thinking you're talking to me. What'd you say? You got 50 cents I could borrow?